Hello everyone. This is Matthias's project on building the Burj Khalifa. As you can see, there are two dedicated workers right here. The young man on the right wearing the red shirt is Matthias, and the young man on the left is his colleague Henry. The first thing that they had to do was build the triangle part that forms the center. Matthias, can you go grab the triangle part that forms the center? This piece. There are 3 bits of balsa wood that were fastened together to make a nice triangular shape. That will be what everything else is built off. The next things we had to do was cut the various pieces that we're going to use the towers. Matthias, can you show them the pieces that we're going to make the tower out of? Yes. So there is one piece that we bought, and we had to cut them down into quarter size, half size, and 3/4 size. Those things will be used to make the various wing towers that are assembled into the Burj Khalifa. The next thing we need to do are make little spacers, and that's what you can see the young men are doing right now. Henry is making a little spacer. These spacers will be used to keep the 2 round columns separated so that they have the same distance apart as the triangle centerpiece has. They will then be assembled into the columns, the wooden columns, once they've been whittled down so they fit, and that will basically make spacers. And this is what the young men are doing. We'll be back with more later. This is your host, David, and his team, Matthias and Henry.
3, 2, 1, action.
So what we're going to do now today, at this point in the project, is we were making the little spacers. You saw that earlier, these little spacers. We need to drill a hole in each of the columns so that we can fit the spacers in it. Matthias, can you stabilize the column, please? Excellent, excellent. Okay, we're done with that piece. Now we're going to test and see if the spacers fit in the column, in the holes, and they look like they do. There's a spacer in there. I'm going to spacer in here. I'm going to take the other end where we had put the holes in earlier and match those up on the spacers. One. Oops, we got another one here, right there, another one there. And as you can see, the spacers are now in place, and they'll go up to space against the edge of the tower. So you can see that these guys will be now assembled against the edge of the tower like that. So that was Matthias. I'm your host, David, and behind the camera is Henry, who you saw earlier. There you go.